Vecna isn't crawling out of the Upside Down to kill teenagers anymore. He's not snapping bones, sucking eyeballs, or giving monologues like a demonic TED Talk presenter. No, Vecna is doing something much worse. He's evolving. Season 5 finally shows us that Vecna's not losing. He's winning. And Hawkins? Hawkins is the egg. The Upside Down is the parasite. Vecna is the hatchling. And if I'm right, the series finale of Stranger Things might shatter the fanbase harder than Eddie's guitar destroyed the Upside Down. This is Law Haven, I'm Nash, and you are awesome. But you know what's not? Vecna's plan. So let's dive right in. So, in Season 4, Vecna was terrifying, sure, but he was still humanoid. Still Henry Creel, but with extra seasoning. Spicy Henry, if you will. But Season 5 changes everything. The Upside Down skies shift. The particles behave like neurons. Thunder cracks in patterns. Yes, actual patterns. Like the pulses of a brain firing. Meaning the Upside Down is starting to think. Which is why Season 5 shows Vecna's body changing, mutating, pulsing. He's not just using the Upside Down, he's becoming the biological interface of the dimension itself. Vecna is basically downloading the Upside Down into his torso like he's a walking, screaming USB stick. Why Hawkins is the heart of everything. You ever notice how every supernatural disaster happens in one tiny American town? Either the Upside Down has a sick sense of humor or something deeper is happening. Spoiler alert, it's the deeper one. And Season 5 practically screams it. Hawkins is the origin point. And not of Vecna, but of the dimensional overlap. Think of Hawkins like the pituitary gland of reality. Small, annoying, hormonal, and causing all the problems. Because Hawkins is the only location where the barrier between worlds is thinnest, the particles enter the air naturally, Will can sense Vecna immediately, and 11's powers glitch out like a PS2 cutscene. Vecna doesn't want to destroy Hawkins, he wants to convert it. He wants Hawkins to become the first stable zone of the merged reality. A hybrid dimension where flesh and upside down matter coexist. Basically, Vecna is terraforming Hawkins into Silent Hill. 11 is the dimensional battery he needs. Elle has been the center of everything since Season 1, not because she's the hero, but rather because she's the reactor core. Every time 11 opens a gate, her powers aren't just psychic, they're dimensional wielding tools. She doesn't open portals. She accidentally tears a hole in space-time and hopes no one notices. Vecna figured this out in Season 4, but in Season 5, he refines it. He doesn't want to kill 11, no. He wants to overload her, like plugging a nuclear battery into a toaster. If Vecna forces her mind into maximum stress, her psychic energy becomes the stabilizer for a permanent dimensional merge. The Duffers literally foreshadow this when her powers crack reality, not metaphorically, literally. Her power isn't just telekinesis, it's cosmology with an attitude. Will Byers, the organic receiver. Will's entire character arc makes sense now. He wasn't kidnapped in Season 1, he was selected. Not because he was special, but because he was compatible. Like how Bluetooth devices automatically pair with the one thing you didn't want them to. Every time Vecna moves, Will reacts. Every time the dimension pulses, Will senses it. Every time the mind flare appears, Will gets the battle pass early. Season 5 basically confirms that Will is the receiver node, a living antenna for dimensional communication. Vecna doesn't want to kill Will, he wants to upgrade him. Will Byers is the missing biological component in Vecna's evolutionary blueprint. the human consciousness capable of bridging two realities simultaneously. Vecna wants Will to become the Mind Flayer Core 2.0, except this time with Henry in full control. And that, my friends, is why Will is central to the ending. If Vecna connects to him fully, then game over. Vecna's final plan. So let's assemble the master plan, shall we? Step 1. Evolve the Upside Down. Turn it from a static frozen 1983 copy into a breathing super organism. Step 2. Assimilate Hawkins. Merge the two worlds at the primary anchor point. Replace reality's operating system with his own. Step 3. Use 11 as the stabilizer. Her dimensional influence prevents collapse. She is the psychic glue. Step 4. Use Will as the vessel. Will becomes the bridge, the human interface that connects consciousness to the ever-evolving dimension. Step 5. Become the god of the merged world. Not a ruler, not a monster, a cosmic being controlling the laws of physics, memory, and identity. Vecna isn't trying to win the war. He's trying to end reality as we know it. Why the finale might be devastating. Okay, deep breath, because this is where the heartbreak begins. Season 5 foreshadows 3 major sacrifices. Possibility 1. Will dies, stopping the merge. Full emotional circle. He started the story and he ends it. Possibility 2. 11 dies breaking the psychic anchor. She destroys the rift by destroying herself. Her entire arc has been about identity equals sacrifice. Possibility 3. Both Will and 11 must die to collapse Vecna's evolution, which would be the darkest ending in Netflix history, let's be real. And here's the kicker. Season 5 keeps showing 2 things. 1. Will's body weakening, and 2. 11's powers fracturing. Both symbols point toward a shared fate. In interviews, the Duffer brothers, along with some of the cast, describe their experience working on season 5 as bitter sweet. Translation: prepare to cry so hard that your TV floats. And now for the big reveal. The secret pattern, the upside down, is a cocoon. Let's have a look at the upside down's structure. We have veins, tendrils, neural pathways, pulsing cores, hive activity, and inverted oxygen distribution. It perfectly matches the biological structure of a cocoon. This means that the upside down was never a world. Instead, it was always a chrysalis, a transformation chamber, a place where Vecna could biologically evolve into a new being. This is why time is frozen. Cocoons stop development to focus energy on metamorphosis. Season 5 finally reveals Vecna isn't invading our world. He's trying to hatch in it. And Hawkins is the emergence point. So there you have it. That's Vecna's real plan. Not revenge, not domination, and not even destruction, but instead metamorphosis. The upside down is evolving, Vecna is evolving, and the finale of Stranger Things is heading toward a sacrifice that will define the entire story. The only question left is, who pays the price? Will, 11, or everyone? This was Law Haven. I'm Nash, and let me know what you think in the comments. And remember, this isn't the end of Hawkins, it's the beginning of something far worse.